10 inappropriate moments in MMA and boxing. Even when several cameras are pointing at you, it is possible to lose your guard for a moment and behave inappropriately. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 10 inappropriate moments in MMA and boxing. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notifications so that you never miss any of our interesting videos. Number 10. Ring girl kicks a man in the face. This ring girl was having a difficult time walking on the canvas because of her high heels. She had to support herself with a rope and even rode on it like a bull. She also left her weave on the canvas, but that was not the craziest thing she did. Apparently, she was trying to have fun when she rested her weight against the rope, but ended up delivering a kick right into the face of another man watching. Number 9. Loser lost his temper. Every good athlete should embrace the spirit of sportsmanship. However, James Butler was the opposite of a good sportsman, as he lost a fight and his temper at the same time. James had just lost a rematch with Richard Grant through a unanimous decision, and he was obviously not happy with the outcome. The defenseless Grant turned toward him, and all he wanted was an exchange of congratulations, but James welcomed him with a sucker punch. Grant fell from the impact of the punch and suffered a temporary dislocated jaw. The security escorted Butler out of the ring, and he was arrested and charged with second-degree assault. He was later convicted and served 4 months in prison. Number 8. If you can't beat them, bite them. People often become desperate when things are not going their way. Astrid the Tiger was losing his fight against his opponent Andre Pesek, and probably his mind when he borrowed a trick from Mike Tyson. He buried his teeth in his opponent's ear in an attempt to get back at him. Pesek's trainer, who wasn't pleased by his action, stormed into the ring. Astrid wasn't remorseful and wanted to confront Pesek's trainer, but he was surprised with a left hook which staggered him. Number 7. What's going on in her mind? Looking at the reaction on the face of this UFC ring girl, you'll want to ask her what's going on in her mind. Really, what's going on in her mind? She gave her undivided attention to looking at all the fighters as they take off their clothes during their weigh-in. Her concentration would make you wonder what she's actually looking at and why she can't take her eyes off the fighters. It was obvious that she didn't feel the same way for all of them, as she looked at some indifferently and others made her smile. It was obvious that whatever was going on in her mind was probably dirty. Number 6. Spin kick on the groin twice. If you're under attack, one of the ways to escape is to hit your attackers at a place where they're most vulnerable. And one of the places that usually comes to mind is to hit them on the groin. Unless you've grown iron balls like the Shaolin monks, a kick in the groin will probably send you rolling on the floor. Peter Stanokin was at the receiving end of 2 brutal spin kicks to the groin in his Bellator match against Raymond Daniels. These two fighters were only midway into the second round when Daniels delivered the first spin kick that landed on the groin of Stanokin. The referee gave a 5-minute break for him to recover, and after lying on his back the whole time, he was ready to fight again. But sadly, Daniels delivered the same kick, just that this time it was more devastating. Stanokin was screaming, hitting his fist on the floor as he crawled toward the edge of the cage. He was eventually carried out of the cage on a stretcher, and the match was declared no contest. Number 5. Naughty finishing move. In this Beyond Wrestling match, Penelope Ford, Jordynne Grace, and Maria Manick teamed up to fight against the Put It Club. Although this type of match is an attempt to end discrimination and promote gender equality, you never know what to expect when a man is paired against a woman. In what seems to be a finishing move, the Pull It Club teamed up to put Penelope Ford's head inside Johnny Cockstrong's open pant. Number 4. Resistant to pain. This fighter has the other boxer pinned down with his legs, and he continuously served him several punches, but he seems to be resistant to pain. He makes a funny face each time the other fighter hits him. He either protrudes his tongue or acts surprised with each punch. We have no idea whether he's resistant to pain, but whatever he's doing, his opponent is not enjoying it. Number 3. A coach who doubles as an uncle. The fight between Jose Uzcategui and Andre Durrell did not end well as Durrell's coach, who doubles as his uncle, got involved. Uzcategui landed a couple of punches on Durrell's face even after the bell. The impact of those punches was significant that Durrell was ruled unable to continue and declared the winner by disqualifying Uzcategui. Although the judges already declared Durrell the winner, his uncle was still not satisfied, so he stormed into the ring to confront Uzcategui. He was defenseless, and that gave him a good opportunity to deliver a sucker punch with a left hook that landed on Uzcategui's face. In an official statement released by Durrell, he said, "I'm sorry for what my coach has done. My coach is my family, my uncle, and he was worried. He cares for me. He loves me. Please forgive him." Number 2. No kicking. There was enough energy from the beginning of this unlicensed boxing match between Sam Matthew and Shane. However, at some point, Matthew could no longer control his feelings and the energy he started with. It was as if the punches were not doing him justice, so he decided to add kicks to fight his opponent. Upon seeing this, the referee quickly stopped the fight. Matthew was already waving his hand in the air before the referee announced the result. When he heard that his name was not mentioned, he forcefully withdrew his hand from the referee and left the ring. Number 1. The ring girl who dropped the towel. The work of a ring girl is not limited to the ring. In fact, holding a placard to show the next round is the least of their job. They also serve as attendants, and that means that they attend to the needs of fighters, such as removing their jackets and other clothing when they are about to fight. Another specific function that they serve is to make sure that the fighters stay covered from the public in case they need to go naked for a weigh-in. But for the number 1 most inappropriate moment in this video, the ring girl dropped the towel, revealing the nakedness of the fighter to the public. She quickly ran away to avoid embarrassment because that was her first day at work. So which of these moments do you find the most inappropriate? Let us know by dropping a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.